What's up, guys? Thought of the day. So, irony today, was watching a TV show, movie on the television with the wife, Gridiron Gang, great movie, old school, and she kind of dropped a little irony on me that I didn't even think of, and she didn't think of until right after she said it. But she said, "Why is it that I can't watch sports, but I can watch a movie about a sport, and I love it?" And a lot of people, I think, feel that way. And to me, I think it's because a lot of sports today, the athletes' stories aren't told. Who they are, where they're from, why they're doing what they're doing, how they got where they're at, and whatnot. And with me restarting this and it kind of being my dream, because it's lonely out here for I ain't gonna say that word. Anyways, but it's lonely out here for somebody out there trying to grind and make it through this sport, and sometimes you don't have somebody and sometimes you do, but it's just a lonely sport. As far as any athletic endeavor, it's really lonely, and your stories don't get out, and that's why there's few and far between when you have your Aaron Rodgers and whatnot. And that's my dream, is to get everybody's story across, because they're doing successful things. And I think if you're doing successful things and you're doing it in the right way, then you can do things. You can just, the world is a different world. I'm not the world professor of the world that's going to try to sit here and tell you that I can fix everything, but I think that if we focused a lot more on the people that were doing positive things and that knew what was going on in the real world, that it would be better. So basically it kind of dropped a piece of irony on me, is because that's what I want to do with my life, is I want to tell the story of athletes and music artists, anybody who's doing anything positive, that has a positive view on what the world can be and what it should be, as far as like as human beings, and loving each other and not giving a shit if somebody wants to do something with themselves. That's them. Who cares if they want to be anything? I don't care if you want to dress up like a cat and go fucking jump in the jungle with monkeys and eat them. If that's what you want to do, as long as it's not hurting somebody else and what they want to do, who cares? But we all be human beings, and I think if everybody's story was more told and we understood it more, maybe there'd be less crazy people. Maybe there'd be more people inspired by the things that they view they can do, and they don't have anybody out there to show them that it's possible, because nobody's story's being told. So that's my dream, is to tell the story of people doing positive things and people that want to inspire to make this world a better place for all of us. And trust me, this world, and not here in the United States, people need to realize this is the best place to live on the face of the fucking earth, probably in the universe. I don't know, I'm not an alien, but I mean, it's safer here than it is ever been. There's no diseases. You can go to the doctor whenever you want. You can go to freaking Circle K and buy a Dr. Pepper. We need to quit freaking worrying about the stupid shit that doesn't matter and fix the things that humanitarian helps the world. Denver, look at their government right now because of one plant. We're putting people in cages because they have a plant in their pocket. Think about that for seconds. That the cops can pull you over for having a plant that you put a seed in the ground. It grows, and they can put you in a cage for the rest of your life, if you have enough of it, for having a plant. We have bigger things to worry about on this earth than transgender people being able to use the restroom. That needs to be just a basic humanitarian question. If you look at somebody and you know as a business owner that they're not trying to do anything wrong, and you're not a bigot, then that should be an easy resolved situation. People are getting too offended, thinking that they need to throw up a sign because they can't use the right restroom. Okay, people, you get my message. But anyways, that was my epiphany of the day, is I just want to get people to realize that the great things that we have going on in this world, and anything is possible through you, or whoever you choose, whatever you choose to do, believe in, just go do it. You can do whatever you want. And that was my epiphany of the day, was my wife can't stand sports, but she can watch a Gridiron Gang movie and shit. but I believe it's that you're getting stories and you're understanding, no matter what the story is, as long as they're doing something inspiring.
And they didn't basically kill somebody like somebody from USC, allegedly. They can inspire you, and even sometimes those people can still inspire people, but to do the right things, not the bad things. That's all I think we need to focus on in this world, is doing things that make everything better rather than worrying about everything that's making us fall apart, because bad shit happens, but it could be a lot worse, trust me. But yeah, that's just my thought of the day. We're going to go through a quick little baseball score. The Dodgers beat the Pirates today. That game's up at 4 o'clock. We've got the Rangers, Texas Rangers. They're playing New York. And then at 5:15, St. Louis is playing Kansas City. Arizona hometown team is playing the Phillies. That's going to be at 6:40. And then to close out the night, we're going to have the Houston Astros are going to be playing the LA Angels. Never going to get used to that. I really didn't remember going from Anaheim. It always trips me out. The Rams are going to already be in LA this year, guys. We'll get into that too. Why didn't the Raiders go? I think that's kind of a funky situation, because the Raiders are how many people grew up knowing Los Angeles Raiders. Sorry about the dog, guys. But just synonymous with them, and now they're gonna put the Raiders in Las Vegas. And my dog's going crazy, so I gotta go calm this situation down. But yeah, that was the also Italy beat ESP, if anybody knows who that is, and the European Championship, in England beat ISL. I'm too familiar with golf, or not golf, but sorry guys, dogs are going crazy. But that's just my irony moment for the day, that it's my goal and my life's dream to get the message across of positivity through anything. Just as long as you're doing the right things and it's what's you happy in this world, go do it. Nobody has the right to tell you can and can't do anything. We all have to pay our way through life, through one way or another, through providing, through working, through volunteering, or through dying. We all give our contribution in one way or another in this life as humans, and if we want to be a progressive species, we have to realize that we're all the same thing. Even animals, we're all trying to live on this big rock that's spinning in the middle of the universe that nobody knows what's going on. Who is the real grown-up? Who can tell me stars up there? Who can tell me somebody created it? If you can do that, and you show me physical proof, that's David Koresh shit, and I ain't even trying to join no cult. But, we're just all humans trying to live life. That's my thought of the day. That's my goal for life. And that's, guys, I'll check you guys out in the next video. Tune in, subscribe. I guess lined up, guys. Going to be taking care of that all today. And we'll have dates and info to come up. This weekend we got something lined up. Going to be out on the music video site with a guest that I will announce on the next podcast, and he will be a guest in the coming days. Alright guys, tune in. Like I said, thanks for subscribing if you have. If not, subscribe please. Follow me on Twitter, JMS71087. Facebook is just my name. Shoot me a friend request. I'm kind of really fuzzy about the Facebook because it takes me a minute to get it on my phone. A lot of people will be sending me stuff, but I will accept the friend request. But on Twitter, that notifies me. Anybody who has the app knows that app is awesome. It just notifies you right away. So I'll add you on that, follow you. If you follow me, I'd appreciate it. Again, it's JMS71087. Any emails for future guest requests, or anybody who wants to maybe give something they'd like to hear about on the podcast with a guest that I have coming on, or a guest that to see come on and talk about it, being local government, anything, I don't care. We're going to be getting down to the nitty gritty on this one, guys. So tune in, and like I said, I got guests coming up. Sorry about that, my nose itched. Not picking my nose. But if I was, I'd tell you. I pick my nose, I pick my butt, and I jack off probably 2-3 times a week. We're all human beings, people. And I'm a married man, and I'm not afraid to admit that. We all shit and piss on this motherfucker, and we all have to live here together. And that's the best we can hope for, is just be humanitarian and live here and be happy. Just get through life being happy, man. It ain't about dollar bills. It ain't about anything else other than happiness. Because all the money in the world still gets you some foul shit if you're not in the right state of mind. But stay positive, guys. I'm going to be probably posting a workout video. I've got a new kettlebell workout video, or workout I like to do. See if you guys like it. I don't know. The wife made me put on a shirt. No more videos without the shirt on. Show you guys the six-pack and whatnot. But I'm gonna be posting that video pretty soon. Give you guys a look at that. Again, thank you guys for tuning in. Subscribe. I'm out.